Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see, and it's Van Basten! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Any deeper thoughts about that? Has a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved! And the ball's come loose here. And it's managed to gift it back. Lam. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Yeah. Rummenigge. And it's Pirlo. Nedved. Caught offside that time.
That's going in strongly.
And it's Lam. He's had a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Nedved. Vieira. England finding their passes. Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it out wide. Rice. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Maradona. Irwin. Rice. Irwin. Irwin made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Knocks it into space. Lam. It's gone out for a throw-in. Beckham. Beckenbauer. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Looking for the run, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will
Nicely
be
spread.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Maradona. That is good strength. Lam receives it in a wide header! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Vietnam were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Vietnam sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's good play from him.
Great ball, and he's in here! Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's picked it up out wide. Beckham. Here it is, crossed in. And that has been cleared. Nedved. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's good play. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Not the most accurate pass. Lam, pass somewhat off target. Vietnam in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. 60 minutes played. And it's Messi. Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Pirlo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ronaldinho. Irwin has it in a wide position. Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That has not gone well. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Aims beyond the defence. Nedved tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
Substitution for England. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Gattuso.
Number 20, Nedved.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Number 4, Pirlo.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Messi.
Shot could be... It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No way through, so back it comes.
Number 23.
Van Basten. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Number 2, Gattuso. Number 10.
In the end, they found themselves
Beckham.
penned in. Nowhere to
Substitution in
go.
progress.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Irwin. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Rice has created 1 goal already. Probing pass. Now it's Hullet. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lahm. And that is a little undercooked. And that is as far as they're going to go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He can run onto that. Van Basten is on. Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Vietnam can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Played out towards the right wing.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Pass is just off target. Rummenigge. And this is Nedved. Crosses it in here. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Araujo with the clearance. England have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ronaldo. He's through, now is he in? And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Beckham. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Lahm. Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Van Basten. Maradona tries making a foray down the right. And it's Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. That ball looks a good one. Beckham. Maradona for Van Basten. He's given the time to pick a pass. Rice and Maradona. Maradona charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pings in across. Cleared without complication. Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved does well to get it back. Vietnam have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. Rummenigge. That's good vision. Look at the space here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Vieira has given away a free kick. Ambitious ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho. Lahm. And it's Beckham. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Irwin. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lahm hurtling down that right flank. Beckham for Rice. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half,
Please
but we're still where we started,
pay a visit to
0-0.
our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That has not gone well. Has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And they've caught Reed. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And this is Van Basten. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi. Threads one in. Son Heung-min. Great run on the overlap here. Beckham. Beckenbauer. And it's Lahm. Mbappe. Real chance! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. No luck with that dink over the top. Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That has ended up in no man's land. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there. Great chance! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution for England, number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11.
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Substitution.
Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. Bergomi cuts out the pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Neymar. And he's whipped it across. Corner number 4 coming up here. So it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to play it through. Flings in across.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good read, needed to be. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Caught offside that time. Ronaldinho. Good. It's Ronaldinho! They've done it! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And he has been fouled there. Beckham. Vietnam desperately searching for the winner here.
Has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Played into space out wide. He's in a good position here. Shot, can he finish? Vieira. Pull it. He's a sharp little ball here. In for the pieces. Bellingham! That is brilliant! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. That's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super ball. Oh, smashing header. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played. And that was very necessary. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. But it's Ronaldinho. Quick look, then plays it in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's being... Can he finish? It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And this is Van Basten. Beckham. Rice. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Maradona providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared without hesitation. Nice control. Looking for the run. And he's... Decent chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And he was quick to react. Nedved. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Son Heung-min! It's in! Back to within 1! Interesting! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
We have got us, and the shot! They've done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Maradona. And it's Rice. And that's a... There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to...
He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Beckenbauer. And it's Beckham. Now it's Maradona. For Rice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Irwin. Vietnam finding their passes. Rummenigge aims beyond the defence. There it goes for a shot! And he hits the net! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! And There's the end of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Vietnam do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And we're off again. Araujo cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has not gone well. Mbappe. He has found the way through. Now, can he find a finish? And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now, can they get him away? Pirlo. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. And it's Rice. That's Cannavaro. And here's Ronaldinho. Tries a shot! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Beckham. Can he get it through? Maradona! It's there! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Lam. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Maradona. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Van Basten. Bergomi. Quality ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's found a way past. Thinks about the shot. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham has created 1 goal already. And it's Maradona. Mbappe! And he shoots! And they've caught Reed.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nice touch. Beckham. Rice. Half an hour gone in the second half. Plenty to aim at here. That's an excellent interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. And it's been played through. And he's found the way past. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Ronaldinho. Good ball, good take. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lam. Pressing high and with purpose. Cannavaro. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Van Basten. Now, this could be a chance. Well timed, excellent interception. The final 5 minutes. Rummenigge. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rummenigge. He's cut it out. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that has been clubbed away. And that's it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Van Basten picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary.
How do you look back on the game? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Beckham. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, it's come loose. He won't be happy with that one. Nedved. That's a shade optimistic. Beckham. Rice. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition line. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Bergomi getting this one clear. Irwin. Knocks it into space. Look at the space here. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Beckham. Still goalless. Vietnam finding their passes. And it's Rice. That has not gone well. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And a shot! Now the cross. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Vietnam have their second corner now. Thuram clears it away. Now that looks a...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! First blood drawn.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that was vital. Yeah. And here's Van Basten. Shot chance! Well, now it's in he goes again. It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, Van Basten!
So what can they make of this? Vietnam have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. It's a good foot in there. Rice. Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's a mighty effort! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's in a great... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
England give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. It's Rice.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Goes for a shot! Has another go! Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Very nicely done. Ronaldinho. That's good play. Now there's a fine ball. And we hit half-time.
Vietnam are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave. Rummenigge! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ronaldinho. And it's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And the shot! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Vietnam take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
They get a throw in. And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's forced to go back. Ronaldinho. That's a super give and go. And he's well positioned here. That's really well manoeuvred. Quality ball. And he plays one through. And he's gone looking for safety. England have got it back, and they'll have another go. Vieira. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Irwin. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. Irwin. He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Pings in across. Araujo can get it clear. Rummenigge. For Messi. Pirlo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Irwin. Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance! And it's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution for England, number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Number 20, Nedved. Number
Adams
4,
goes direct.
Pirlo. Coming on the field, number 17.
The most accurate pass.
Jan Holland. Number 10.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Number 18, Bellingham.
And this is
Number
Neymar.
2, Gattuso. Substitutions
Nunez.
taking place.
Oh, sweet feet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Son Heung-min. And that pass just didn't quite work. Lam. And it's Azar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the... and he shoots! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Real chance! They've done it! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Added time.
Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Irwin kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played back in. Azar. Oh, it's Van Basten. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
From the regional police department.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.